Hi, I'm Chloe, and today I'm going to be reading The Snowchild by Debi Gliori. In the last of the light before nighttime, children come to play games in the park. They play in groups, they play in pairs, together in a circle to keep the night away. Standing on the sidelines, there was a small girl called Katie. Katie left out. Katie who didn't know how to play. She had ideas for lots of good games, but somehow never played them at the right time. In the early spring, when afternoon rain left the streets shiny bright, Katie appeared with a newspaper boat. "Let's sail this in the puddle," she said. The other children stared at her. "But we're playing shipwrecks," said Ruth, standing so hard that a muddy wave sank Katie's boat. Everyone ran off, jumping and splashing, trying to soak one another. Katie walked home alone. By summer, the streets were dusty and tired. Everyone played in the leafy shade by the pond in the park. Katie arrived with a basket and began to fill it with pebbles. "Let's play shipwrecks," she said. The other children looked at her in dismay. "But we're playing Piggy in the Middle," said Tim. He grabbed Katie's basket, tipping out the pebbles, and threw it in the water. The basket floated away across the pond. Katie fished out her basket and walked home alone. Autumn came and the trees in the park turned gold. The children played there, scattering leaves as they ran. When Katie saw all the children, she picked up a ball that was rolling on the fallen leaves. "Let's play Piggy in the Middle," she said. Bennett's big brother Nick burst into tears. "Give that ball back to my little brother," yelled Bennett. Katie dropped the ball and ran home crying. All she wanted was to join in. All she wanted was to be part of the circle. Winter came and Katie was lonelier than ever. It was too cold to play outside and no one invited Katie over to play. One morning, Katie woke up early, and at once she knew that something had changed. Bright light was shining into her bedroom, and it was quiet and still outside. When Katie looked out her window, she saw that the city was covered with snow, deep white snow. Katie knew exactly what to do. She put on her warmest clothes and ran to the park. There she heard the sound of children playing. She saw Bennett whizzing down a slope on his sled. She saw Tim wobbling down on his skis. And she saw Ruth making snow angels by the pond. Katie sighed a little and walked on until she found an untouched patch of perfect snow. And there she started to make a snowman. She made a little snowball, and then she patted on more snow until it was big enough to roll on the ground, round and round till the snowball came up to her tummy. That was the snowman's body. Then Katie made a smaller ball for the snowman's head. She carefully lifted the head onto the body and stood back to admire it. The snowman was very small, not really as big as a man at all. "I know what you are," said Katie. "You're a Snowchild. But poor you haven't any eyes or even a smile. And you must be frozen without a hat. Wait here and I'll run home and find some things for you." Katie rushed home and started to fill a basket for her Snowchild. "He'll need these," she thought, picking up some coal in the garden shed and a carrot from the kitchen too. She found a hat under Mom and Dad's bed and a very warm scarf on the chair in her bedroom, and she rushed outside again. She ran and ran, past Bennett, past Tim, past Ruth, until at last Katie stopped in surprise. There beside her Snowchild was a snowman. It didn't have any eyes or smile either. "Poor thing," thought Katie. "Once I've finished my Snowchild, I'll run home for some bits for you." She put her basket down and unpacked it. First the eyes and nose. Then Katie drew a smile with her finger. Next, she put a woolly hat on the Snowchild's head and tenderly wrapped a scarf around his neck. Last of all, she patted the Snowchild, and he seemed to smile back. "What a brilliant snowman," said a voice. Katie looked around and saw a small girl carrying a bag. "Look, I've brought some yarn to make hair for mine," she said. "I'm going to call her Jenny, like me. What's yours called?" "I'm calling him Snowchild because he's so small," said Katie. "When I finish this one," said Jenny, "let's make another one together." Katie's smile grew wider than her Snowchild's. "A snow dad," Katie said, laughing, "and a snow mom," added Jenny. "With some snow friends," said Katie. "Just like us," said Jenny. By the time darkness fell, the park was full of friends, snow children, and real children who played and laughed and rolled in the snow. And Katie wasn't watching from the sidelines. She was there in the circle, playing with her friend. Merry Christmas, and I hope you can play in the snow this year.